Right guys, it's the old Ed shed. Now we are having such problems here at the old Ed shed with cameras, with rain, with leaking roofs, roof sheets purchased, but I'm scared to break my hip. And I bought this a year ago. I bought this 2 years ago, and it came from that land which we can't talk about. But it is very cheap and nasty. But I'll tell you one thing, it's up. Whether it's going to survive an English winter, I don't know. But the framework is quite impressive. Well, I won't say. What do you think of the framework, young son? He gave it a like and a thumbs up. So he must be. It's pretty comprehensive. I mean, they've got bars to hold the sheets down. There's nothing to stop that rubbing through up there. Obviously, they don't seem to. They never thought about that. So yeah, I mean, it is it's not quality. I will say that. But it is. We weren't expecting quality. Do you know how much it was? Have a guess how much this was.
100 quid.
No, a bit more. They saw me coming.
101.99.
No, they saw me coming really quite a lot.
200 quid.
No, less.
150.
It was about 130 quid. It was 130 for English pounds. I think they were well spent. I think, for what we want it for, I think it'd be great. I think getting the car in is going to be a bit tricky though. I don't see how we're going to get the car in there.
Now, I did think if you actually had somewhere more
if we turned it round, we could have just driven straight across the ground.
If you had somewhere more sensible to put it, you could have actually done a whole stacked storage area here and, say, one scimitar.
Or a Range Rover.
Yeah, but you use the Range Rover daily.
Yeah, we got nowhere this money. Just don't start that.
No, I know we don't.
But we listen. Now, obviously, this is just an irrelevant dribbling video, which you won't be interested in. But it's not. I could hardly call it clickbait, could they? Anyway, so what we're going to say is we've got to put a floor down, and we're going to stand it on these, so we can screw it to the ground. Because I think if the wind gets up, we get hurricane, whatever his face is. I think it could well take off. We lost the trampoline one year, so we don't want to lose. We don't want to lose the tent. We can still get round here to the old log shed, and we can still get to the shed. So that's the floor. Now I know it's not factory, and I know a lot of you are going to be saying, "Well, that's ridiculous." But what we're going to do was we were going to put a tarpaulin down, weren't we? Then we were going to put the floor on the tarpaulin, and then if we find any 8 and 4 sheets of crap, we're going to probably lay some of them on. And hope that we've saved the pallets, because next year we'll get 2 quid each for them. Think ahead. So yeah, so as I said, in the reality, we are moving forward. And you might say, why are we putting a tent up in the garden? Well, we talked to some of the spares in the shed, and some of the spares in the shed said they need a break. They need a break from me. What they said they'd like to do was they'd like a holiday. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring them out here. Because if the roof leaks, if this roof stays up, which we hope it will, then they can't be any worse off than they are at the moment in the other shed, in that main building. Then we get it cleared, we get some room, and we just actually get some stuff moved. So we are going to enlist some help, because we do believe there's a few sleeping beauties in the house. So we're going to go and try and wake some up. But what a lovely day for tenting. And do you know what? If we could camp out next year in it, couldn't we? If it stays, what do you think? I'll tell you what. If the world ever goes back to normal, and we could go to that Stockton, that Stockton show. We could do the vintage garage. And we take this as our tent. We can hang a Jag sign up at the front, sleeping quarters at the back, half-built car in the middle that we're working on. Barbecue. We need a caravan.
Let me stop you there.
Yeah, he stopped me there. You hear that? Cut me off. There. What about that caravan down the road with the Mollycroft windows towed behind the Range Rover? I think that would be nice. I'd like that. I think that'd be a great idea.
If you're into this and this is really floating your boat,
Buy a better one.
Well,
you heard it there. You heard it. You see, this is. I got.
There has a military mess tent that's going cheap.
It's not in a mess either. I will say, there's that tax a lot. Get loads of those. I was going to just mention something else. You heard my daughter; she hates her Honda Civic, and you heard my son hates my tent.
I don't hate the tent.
You're a tent hater.
I just don't believe that.
This is going to survive.
I don't believe that the term quality in this tent go together.
I know. So that's going to close it there. Say, you know, we've actually put a tent up. Come on, guys. How many other people go tenting in the winter?
We.
All right, my son. Hey, I'd help. Don't you start. I've been doing other things. As I said. Well, we'll close it there. Smash that like button because I've been told that's really important. You've got to smash the like button, and so smash it. And we're going to think of a clickbait nice title for this one. I think we need a clickbait title. We're going to actually have a clickbait title for the Edshed International Storage Facility 3. Is that right? Well, what would you call this one? Overflow. This is the Edshed International Overflow compartment. So, shut you up.
Just to all you viewers out there, please put in the comments how long exactly you think this tent will last.
Yes, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Give some comments as to whether you think this will survive an English winter. Let's see. Because if it does survive an English winter, I'm going to buy another one. This is our storage tent. Isn't that lovely? Now all that you see there was just piled around my cars. And that's not even all of it. There's so much more to come in here. But we are going to get it all in here. We're going to get a light in here. And we're going to get all in here for the simple reason is then I can go through and see. That's the 2+2 differential and hubs. That's just stuff. That's 2+2. That's stuff. And this is quite how bad things get in the Edshed. Somebody said once, look, if I'm ever short, I need a Jubilee clip. There you go. It's just one of box of them. But yeah, we have got a bit of a problem. So basically, I'm going to sort this out, go through what I need, get it all in order, and then I'll know what goes where. But until then, this is our indoor storage space. I just hope that holds up and it doesn't let any more water in than a lot of the boxes already have. Because a lot of the boxes already have had water in, as you can see. So, if this gets added in or not, I don't know. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Keep looking. And what a lovely tent. I can get a Mark 10 in there. I just couldn't get it round the corner. But